Morning. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of April, 2024. Welcome to the Morning Blessings, where you will be invigorated with a vitamin for your soul today. Come on in. We're looking. Hello, Stacy. Welcome back. Missed you. I am happy to see you're doing better than yesterday. Good morning, Azim. Welcome to the Morning Blessing, where you're going to be stimulated and get your power vitamin for the day. Haven't had it? I've got it for you. Yes, it is a great morning. So, flowery attire, yeah, and a new haircut. I have to color the grays. Thank you, Azim. I just love that guy. He shows me what helps me with what I'm wearing. So how are you guys doing this morning? Good morning, Colleen. Oh, you're free today. That's really nice. Had a haircut yesterday. Need to get some color in there. And it's one of those wonderful mornings. It is 8 o'clock. Let's get the show on the road. Here you are. Love. Thank you. Kylie said, I don't like that haircut. You lost all your curls. That's what Kylie told me. She likes the curls. So anyway, the morning blessings. It's amazing what I have for you today. The bookends of living a fulfilled life. Diet Grunder. Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Blessing. Stacy, where's our little note today? I know Stacy has been ill and she's better today, so she's with us. But you know, she's still a little bit cloudy with when you get a cold or a sinus infection, it can take you down. So let's get the show on the road, right? I didn't see it. Did you do it? No, it didn't show up, Stacy. You have to do it again. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. It's the Morning Blessing. The bookends of living a fulfilled life. And I'm sure you wasn't thinking it's something that you don't know about, but it's something you know about. And the only thing is how I deliver it to you that makes the difference. It is a book, they're bookends. And I put to living a fulfilled life. If you do not have the bookends, that fulfilled life is in the middle. And that's why we need to live that fulfilled life. In order to do it, we have to have the bookends so they don't fall off, so they don't drop off. Because if you do not have the bookends to keep the books on the shelf, the books are going to fall down, right? And you do not need that. Good morning, Ryan. Welcome. I haven't seen you for a long time. So, put in the bookends every day. We'll make sure, hi Loretta, welcome back, that you will live a fulfilled life. So how are you guys feeling today? This is exceptionally important. Many of us go through life not realizing that without certain practices or certain routines or certain things, certain pillars, certain folders, oh, thank you, Azim, we will not be able to live a fulfilled life. You understand that? So that is one of the reasons we have to make sure we have those things in place and use them. Because what is in the middle of those two ends is all about you. People are constantly asking questions about things. What do you use? What this you do? And you get that too. But one of the things is, what do I do every day? And as you know, I talk about them all the time to you. And you have to develop your own. For us to be successful, we have to develop our own routines, our own practices. The practices that works for somebody cannot work for you. You're not the same person. You can emulate, you can take a little bit from everybody and create you. You can use their topic and create your version of that, but you cannot actually be that person. And if you are thinking you can emulate them to the point you be them, it will never be done and you will eventually get to be unhappy. So your bookends have to be created by you. You have to be aware though that if you do not have those two bookends, what is happening in the middle gets messed up. Your life is in the middle. I didn't say your children's life. I didn't say your sister's life. I didn't say your neighbor's life. I didn't say your grandchildren's life. I did not say any of these people's life is in the middle. What is in the middle is living a fulfilled life. You living a fulfilled life. And what can you do? Instead of telling people, like your family, friends, children, siblings, how to live their life, the most important thing you can do for them is to show them how you live your life. You don't have to say, look at me, I am doing this. You don't have to say that ever. You do not have to tell that person, hey, I am amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, and I'm living my life that way. You do not have to. But you're supposed to just be you, and if they like some qualities of yours, they will emulate them. They will use them to bring them to that other spot, you see. But sitting there and pontificating on the heads of people how they should live their life. Oh, I have to do this. And you tell your friend, you know what? I have to go do this. Isn't there anybody else that can do it for you? That person is none of their business to say that. You're maybe having a conversation and you say, you know what? I have to go now and I need to do something. That thing you need to do is your desire, your dream. It gives you the fulfilled life. But when somebody on the outside of you asks you if there isn't another way to do this, you have to just say, okay. We have to remember that when we go over the other side, if your life is in the middle and your life is a series of books, our life is nothing but history. It's a series of books and legacy. That's our life. That's that part in the middle. If we step off the edge of the bookshelf, we will fall off. That's why the bookshelf is always placed in a certain way that the book stays against the wall or the bookshelf is fixed. And the edges are the bookends. So that is one of the reasons why we have to be so sure, guys. I don't know who is here because Instagram is not. Hi, Arita, good morning. Hi, Yuko, good morning. Instagram is not, whatever it's doing, who knows. Anyway, one of these days, So, the book ends is what keeps you on the shelf. And what is important, thank you, Arita, is you in the middle. So when, somebody picks up the phone and they send you a DM or they make a comment, and the person doesn't know you, or maybe they know of you, they don't follow you, like the person said about me to my cousin. That was important for them. But that person did something. They stepped out of their bookshelf and they fell into my bookshelf. Thank you, Yuko. And because they did that, they lost the moment of now. They lost their success. One thing I want to make sure to you guys, what I say to you is exactly what I do. That doesn't mean that there are not small variations, or sometimes I don't do them. For that reason, that is why I left in the goal setting journal. Is what I'm doing in this moment going to take me closer or further away from my dream goals and desire? That's why I have that there. It's only for me. And I decide to let you see it. It's up to you. And I said that wealth favors those that are consistent. Wealth. Money favors those that are consistent. Health favors those that are consistent, doing the things to be healthy. Small things. That doesn't mean you have to do them all 100 small things every day. But you have to choose those that suit you and do them. There comes the bookends. What are the bookends? The bookends, when you get up and you stand up, what did you do last night? Your nighttime practice is a bookend. We put a lot of emphasis on our morning routine. But without a strong, deliberate focus, nighttime practice, morning routine is shattered. Every one of you, I'm sure for that, I have experienced it. If you did not sleep well last night, if something was wrong with you last night, if you had a headache, if you jumped into bed late, if you were tossing and turning, it affects your morning routine. It drains you. It keeps you back. And these are your two bookends. But you must, for sure, make sure you understand your nighttime practice is vital to a fabulous morning routine. What is in the between? What is between the nighttime practice and the morning routine? Your life. Your life. Not your husband's life. Not your children's life. Not your grandchildren's life. Not my life. Not Yuko's. Not Colin. Not Loretta. Not Ryan. Not Stacy. Not any of those Rita's life. It's your life. And we must understand that from your nighttime practice, what happens in sleep brings you to a fabulous morning routine. How do you set the table is how you're going to feel amazing, Stacy, all of you. How do you set the table, guys? When the guest is coming, gives you the result. What are you preparing to serve them? Gives you the result. Think of your nighttime practice as your precursor to a fabulous morning and blessing. Because you have to walk through your life to get to that morning blessing. You have to have slept last night. You have to decide it. You have to demand the time. You have to put the effort. Our mind has 70,000 thoughts and 90% or 100% are the same, they say, from yesterday. So what are we doing with those thoughts? How are we managing them? So the nighttime practice you have is important. How you speak about your life in the evening is important. I always say, when you're going to go to sleep, I understand. But the best thing we can all do, no matter how much money you want to save on a heating bill, it's not going to really help you. Because in the end, your health bill will be more expensive than the heating bill. Not in money though, but maybe in thoughts, in pain, in that. It will cost you more. Open the window a little bit. Let some air go through the bedroom. Pull back the blinds when the morning comes. But at night, you need to pull them down. Let the air come in. Check the atmosphere. If your bed is cluttered, if your bedroom is cluttered, and things are just strewn all over, it makes you go to bed with a cluttered mind. You will never be at rest in there. Everything in life has its place, like everything has a season. The universe teaches that to us every day. It is now spring. The grass is growing, the flowers are blooming, daffodils are all over the place, tulips are popping up their heads. Everybody is excited. Birds are laying their eggs in nests, building nests all over the place, in the most unusual places. I have a pair of love doves that are building a nest in my rose bush at the back of the house. That is all at the back, right in the center. That's where they chose. So they planned this because they were constantly coming over to put the little grass to build this thing. And here we are, watching ourselves and not being involved with ourselves. So our bookend, the nighttime practice is vital. It's really important. Because if you do not get up in the morning fired up and ready to go, you're going to be lethargic. You're going to be slow and coming to the morning. And even no matter how long, it will take you longer than usual to get alive, to be alive. So certain things you do at night, one of the things, if you haven't practiced it, is to have that glass of water, a full, good-sized glass of water, not a little glass like that. There is no ration on water right now. A full glass of water at your bedside. That's a nighttime practice. You have to put it there tonight. So when you wake up, you have it waiting for you. That's a practice. Why? That glass of water is going to help your system to wake up. And you will be alive faster. You will feel better faster. Are you guys getting that? Are you getting it? Are you with me on this? Your nighttime putting that glass of water there. Oh, I put 2. You put it there, and as soon as you wake up, grasp the glass with both hands so you don't break it or whatever you put it in. Don't use plastic. Use a proper glass. And drink that water as fast as you can. Breathe. Take another sip. But to do that though, you shouldn't be rushing to the kitchen to get the water. The water is a nighttime practice that has to be there, right there. A bed should be whatever. Make sure that if you look at your linen and you do not like it, or you walk into your bedroom and you do not like the energy or the vibration or the smell or something, shake it up. You do not have to use the same pajamas for 2 weeks. You do not, just give yourself reasons to breathe. You have more than one pair. Use it, wash it. The nighttime practice, how are you setting? No, your meditation, your gratitude journal. You bring it with you, and I have one just for the bedroom. It stays there so that when I want it, I have it right there, which is every night. Do you know? This is me, okay? I go to bed early because I'm up at 4:15. So when you send me a message after 8 p.m. at night, I don't see it until the next morning. And even at that, I make a choice whether I should watch, if it's time to read that message or not. So I cannot let something outside of me affect me. So because I want, of course, to have free time, I start my nighttime practice at 6. I have eaten already. I don't eat late. So I walk in and open the window. I turn on nice cool lights. I put a scent on. I make sure everything is as I want it. I get my water. I put it there. My gratitude journal. And there's a chair. I sit in there at 6. If I get the opportunity, if I'm not stuck doing something with Kylie, and I write my 5 things I am grateful for today. I go over my day. I meditate. I pray. I give thanks. Of course, I am grateful. I repeat it over and over. Yes, and that is another thing. Like, you can also stretch your body. Breathe. Do some deep breathing. Breathe 4, hold for 7, and breathe it out through your mouth. Do something. Choose the things you like to do. Get into bed. Do that. Stretch yourself. When you get into bed, you can again continue to give thanks and praise and muse over the wonderful day you have had and all the great things, because you set it up the day before. So hi, Lilia. The thing is, the bookends of living a fulfilled life is your nighttime practice. The things you do at night before you go to sleep. Watch your words. Do not say, oh, I'm going to bed, because if you can do many things in bed, going to bed is not going to sleep. You can go to bed to read. You can go to bed to meditate. You want to sleep. Say what you want. Use your words. Be specific. And then, you say to yourself, tomorrow, I'm going to wake up fired up and ready to go. Like Yuko said, a little bit of stretching, touching your toes, stretching your body before you enter the bed to sleep helps your body to let go. Do some deep breathing. And in the morning, she says, you wake up with less pain. Take a tip from somebody. It doesn't have to be that person's, everybody's tip. A little here, a little there, whichever works for you. And use that to benefit you. I am going to get up in the morning, fired up and ready to go. You have already told that to your mind. You send the message to the universe. The gods have heard you. What you ask for, you will get. But if you're going to be like, no, I'm so tired, I'll get up tired. What do you expect? That's what you look at you. I'm so tired today. I'm sure I'll get up just as tired. No. Change your paradigm. Shift your paradigm. Do something else. So that bookend, the nighttime practice, which we do not pay much attention to, is more powerful than the morning routine. The practice sets you up for success. It is one bookend, but your life is in the middle of that bookend. So what you have to know for sure, you must, hi Louis, good morning, welcome to the Morning Blessings. You must remember your nighttime practice is powerful, it's stronger. It enables you to wake up in the morning fired up and ready to go. But if you're fighting with your bed because you didn't make your bed, guess what? We're in the morning. Your life is in the middle. The two bookends. One, nighttime practice. Your life is in the middle. You do not want your life to fall off the shelf. So because you do not want your life to fall off the shelf, you have another bookend, your morning routine. Do not ignore this one either. Do not fool around with your morning routine. They can be done or they cannot be done. If you want success, you do them, just like your nighttime practice. If you do not want success or you think it's okay, you skip them. Skipping them one day maybe wouldn't change your life. Or doing them one day wouldn't change your life. But doing them every day will change your life. Your nighttime practice will change your life. It gets you ready for the morning routine. You have to look after your life. It's in the middle. I am not asking you to look after the life of your friends and your neighbors and your children. They too will observe you, emulate you, and want to develop some of those habits. It's not your job to pontificate to them to develop it. They can see. Teach by doing it yourself. So your morning routine, you had a fabulous nighttime practice. You woke up fired up, ready to go. You drank your water because it was part of your nighttime practice to have that full glass of water at your bed. And you drink that as soon as you get up before you brush that gunk you say you have in your mouth. That's not gunk. That is what your body needs to digest your food in the morning and in the day. Our body, we all know that our body heals itself at night. Therefore, because our body heals at night, what is there is what is preparing us for tomorrow. Drink your water before you put something created in a lab like toothpaste and mouthwash in your mouth or chew gum. You have to stop that. Give those enzymes, these bacteria, a purpose. They have a purpose. Then you will notice you will be you'll get invigorated faster because of those precautions you've taken. Then get into your morning routine. Use 1 hour and find 6 amazing things that you love to do before you set off for the day. Some of my friends, as soon after they have drank their water, they do the exercise. 10 minutes of stretching and bending and moving. Then 10 minutes in the shower, in that same time. But they go to do their meditation and prayer. They have a cup of tea while they're doing that. They read from a book that is enlightening, encouraging. You see, it's 1 hour, 10 minutes in each thing. They write in their gratitude journal. They write in their goal-setting journal. And they do those things because these are the things that they know if they do them every day, it enables them to get better. I am living proof of this. What I ask you to do, I do it every day. I wake up at 4:15 because I find that I love to muse. I love to just contemplate. I love to visualize. I love to do those things. I love to meditate and I love to pray. I love to connect with my universe, my God. I love that. So I need that long time. You'd never believe it takes somebody 3 hours and 45 minutes to get ready, but it does for me. And still, by the time I get out of the shower by 7:20, I am ready to speed up because I've spent so much time in peace and tranquility. I love the dark in the morning. I love to just sit and think and pray. I don't need a light on, but that's me. And then it's only when I'm writing, when I start to read. So the third thing I do is the 10 minutes of reading every day. The first thing is meditation and drinking more water and prayer. Good morning, Jilly. The second thing that I do after I've done 10 to 20 minutes of that, I'm sure it's more because I do a whole rosary thing with gratitude. And then I go in and I visualize for 10 minutes. I do my visualization of where I want to be, what I want to see, what I desire in my life. Then I read. Then I have my coffee, and that again, I take 7 more minutes, and I just sit there sipping the coffee and feeling contented. Once that is done, I write in my journal, my goal setting journal, my angel journal. I do my gratitude after that. I do my book of proof, and I write. I listen to music. At that type of music, I might listen to the Tibetan singing bowls for the morning. And it's not loud. I do not dwell on it, but it relaxes you enough. So this is what it is. The bookends of living a fulfilled life is your nighttime practice. And your nighttime practice is even more powerful than your morning routine because your nighttime practice sets you up for success. If you wake up and your nighttime practice, or you do not have one and you fall asleep by, I just like sometimes people tell me, and it's okay, I don't do it. After 6, I do not turn the TV on in my bedroom because I just don't. But some people tell me, I was watching TV and the TV ended up watching me. There is no joy in that. You went to bed with something horrendous on your mind, whether it was the news or that. It's up to you. You should turn it off. There comes a time you can turn it off. You must have it to fall asleep good. But one day, just try to see what would happen if the TV did not put you to sleep. Maybe a book, and see how you feel, because you might get up feeling a little bit better. How were you sitting to watch the TV? Were you lying in bed? Where were your feet? Are you a back sleeper? Are you a side sleeper? What it is you should sleep. Put a pillow between your legs if you're a side sleeper. If you're a back sleeper, 1 minute if your knee. So there is so many things to do with this morning routine. But none of that can be prepared without your nighttime practice, which is more powerful. So use your nighttime practices to get you to do the things that you desire to have in your life. The bookends of life, living a fulfilled life, is the nighttime practice and the morning blessing, the morning routine. And in the middle is your life. For that not to fall off the shelf, you need the bookends. If you want to live a fulfilled life and have certain desires, dreams, goals in your life, you need the bookends, and you need to practice the bookends, and they do not take more than 10 minutes at a time. You have 1,440 minutes in a day. Surely you can give 60 minutes in the morning to you and maybe 20 minutes at night to you. Although the nighttime practice is a shorter time, it is more powerful, a lot more powerful, because without it, you will not get up, fired up and ready to go. Without it, you will not have that good night's sleep. Without drinking that glass of water instantly upon waking, those bacteria in your mouth that you're dying to spit out, your stomach is saying, I need it. Don't spit it out. You spit it out and you go straight to the bathroom and you get those things from a lab that only God knows. You cannot even pronounce the ingredients on the toothpaste or the mouthwash. And use that. So remember, your life is there in the middle. It's on the shelf. You need the bookends to keep it together. You need the bookends to make sure you don't slip and fall over. The bookends is what? Remember in The Lord of the Rings, Frodo and Sam? Some said to Frodo, you never know what you're going to step on in the morning when you open your door in the morning. You never know what awaits you. You don't know. They didn't expect to go on an adventure to change their entire life. But when they woke up that morning, they thought they were going to have fun in the Shire. The wizard came calling. And from then, we end up reading this book. Somebody's imagination, but it is a lesson. Prepare yourself for a fabulous day by prepare yourself for an extremely fabulous sleep. Have a great and wonderful day, each and every one of you. Thanks for coming, beautiful people. Stacy, Arita, Colin, Jilly, Loretta, and Louis Global. Thanks for hanging on, Louis. The morning blessings is every day at 8. And, well, Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. And it's your vitamin for the day. It's a choice. You can interact. You can, no guess, but you can speak. You can say what you're feeling. So drop by again and have a wonderful and amazing day, everybody. And we'll check you out tomorrow, Wednesday. Next week, I will not be doing morning blessings. I'm going away for a week. I'm leaving on Saturday. Hi, Amma. I am off again on Saturday. Amma, the morning blessing, you missed a good one. It was the bookends for living a fulfilled life. Yes, so I am going away on Saturday morning. And I'll return the following Saturday. I'll be in time for Sunday self-care show. I might post some stuff, and that's what I will do. Why did you cut your hair? I always cut my hair. I leave my hair short. Yeah, Amma, if the only person who can tell you about my hair, Loretta. If you ever meet Loretta, she'll tell you those braids were this thick. Honestly, I had hair that was so long, it used to give me a headache. I couldn't, when they would part it in 3, this would hurt, the weight would be hurting. That's what my hair was like. So so when I got an opportunity to cut it short, I realized, oh, this is free. My hair, that curly hair you see there, it would break several combs. I couldn't comb my hair myself. The helpers at home would be, you know, so anyway, and they were I would be walking and they're flapping on my back, 2 braids in my back, and 1 pin over here. Oh, and when I took it over to comb it, I never got through it, so there were knots everywhere. You don't want that. So that's why my hair grows, and that's why I cut it. I love the short hair. I just walk into the shower and just walk out. Kylie doesn't like it. She said, I love your curls. And then she saw pictures, so that even made it worse. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a great day. I know I was looking it was looking so super cute with the curls. They'll come back, but then they grow and they're sticking out all over. Love you guys. Have a great day. Take care, everybody.